Gonna shoot another video for today. I don't know if I should say everything that I'm honestly thinking about because it's not the purest of intentions. I guess I'm feeling a little mischievous right about now. Like, I don't even know why. Like, I don't even know what come over me. I mean, I kind of do to a degree. Because I'm thinking about, like, romantic type shit, but then not. And, like, I'm just thinking about how mean people have been to me and all kinds of stuff. And I don't know. I'm just in a weird state of mind. And it's like, follow my intuition. I don't know. It's like I woke up, shot the video that I shot, uploaded it. I was like, I'm going to take a shower. And then I was like, you know what? I don't feel like taking a shower. Because in all honesty, this may be too much information. And if it is, go ahead and cut it off. Don't watch. But I'm on my period. And so my stomach's hurting really bad. And I was just like, I'll wait until tomorrow. That way I can do some laundry, hopefully. And I think I'll wait till tomorrow to take a shower. I might take one sometime later today or tonight or whatever. But or it's just like, yeah. I was like, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait because my stomach's hurting. And I put on the same sweatpants that I had on yesterday. And the same shirt. Even though it's backwards. And see, just shit like that. Like something just... I was just like, put my shirt on backwards, you know. Like, I was like, I literally thought about it before I did it. I was like, I picked up my shirt and it was like, put your shirt on backwards. And I was like, why? And then I was like, well, I don't really like what it says on the front of it. And I was like, but I like the color of it. And I was like, hell, nobody's going to notice anyways. Or if they do, so what? And then I was like, I don't think I'm going anywhere. I was like, well, whatever. So I put it on backwards. And then I felt like putting on some jewelry. And even though somebody might think it looks tacky or whatever, because I got on 3 different necklaces, I really don't give a shit. I like them. I got on bracelets. I got on my typical. And then another that I just got the other day. And it needs something in the middle of it. I honestly need to put an initial right there on that little leather piece. I don't know if you can see it. Like, I need to put something there. Because everything else, like, I like about it. But it needs something there. Or maybe I could get a real fine, like, a paintbrush. Or maybe even a toothpick. And take some of that, what is it? That puffy paint. And put something on it. Or something. I don't know. Because, I mean, I would really like an initial or something, but I don't even know what initial I would like. And, like, you know, to attach it. But that'd take more money. And it's a amount of work. And so, I got up and I got ready. And I walked my dogs. I brushed my hair. It's all smooth, even though it's, like, really greasy. Made a nice bun, though. But, yeah, I'm just in a weird-ass state of mind or mood or, I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck's gotten into me in the last few minutes or hour or two. It's like I've just been thinking about stuff that, to a degree, makes me happy, I guess. I was just like, okay. And it's sad because I never usually get what makes me happy, so yeah. I watch these dance videos put out by this one company, and I was really impressed. And I was like, damn, I wish I could do that. And I was like, I probably could if I tried. I really, really tried, really, really dedicated myself. And then I was like, but I would really, really need somebody to really, really fucking teach me. And then I'm like, thinking about that. And I'm like, yeah, I would really need somebody to teach me, like, really well how to do that. And I was like, and be slow with me, but not too slow, but pretty slow with me. And lead me up to it. And then, for me to even be good at it, I would have to lose weight, or I would have to build muscle, so that's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And then I was like, but I can't because of my fucked up ankle. And then I was like, but people that dance, I was like, they dance with fucked up ankles, and feet and toes. And my aunt, like, she was into ballet. Fucked up her toes. She had to have surgery I don't know how many times on her feet. Or on her big toe or something. I don't know. Fucked it up though. But I can't chew as well on this side because this is where I got a missing tooth up here that I had to have pulled because of cavity. And then my molar in front of my wisdom tooth. When my wisdom tooth come in, it cracked half of it. So I got half a tooth missing. And it's like I can't even focus. Like, it takes more brain power to use this side of my mouth. And then if I did have a stroke, that might have been something to deal with it too. Even though that would have been a year and a half ago, but still. It's like I have to really think about chewing on this side of my mouth, and I don't know why. But back to the little dancing thing. I was like, somebody be really, kind of, if I could find somebody like that. But I was like, I ain't gonna find nobody like that. Or if I do, it sure as hell ain't gonna be around here. And then I got kind of, I guess, like, really selfish and really wrapped up, like, in my own thoughts and all the shit that I used to want to do and all the shit that I still want to do. And then I was like, how, when I'm done this lazy or tired or unmotivated and life is done so hard and so difficult, and it's so difficult just to do simple tasks like drive and cook supper and do dishes and all this and everything, and it's like, how am I supposed to have time for myself to do something that I like to do? And then if I do that, then I have to take away from other things. And then my dogs, I was thinking that thought actually before I walked them, and I was like, you know what? I was like, maybe I should get rid of them. And then I was like, but I don't want to get rid of them. I love my dogs. Like, I really do. I fucking adore the hell out of them. But then since my kid's gone, she's over at my parents. My parents are all, oh, we're better. We're the best. And like I said in my previous video, I was like, should I just give up and give in and be like, yeah, okay, I'm crazy. I'm retarded. Let me go live up under your roof and you claim that I'm retarded and disabled and crazy. And y'all get money off of me and I sit there until I die. Like, play the crazy card. Play the dumbass card. That way I can have a peaceful life. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm too alive to not live. Like, and that's been the whole thing, like, being scapegoated and shit. Like, always no, and self-denial. I'm taught to deny myself and deny what the hell I want. And then society teaches you that too. And then I'm like, fuck society. And then I'm like, I'm I'm like, how do I keep the balance, you know? And I mean, like, I don't think of like really bad things to do. Like, I'm not a bad person. Like, I don't have a malicious tendency in my body until it like reaches a point of you physically threatening something of mine, you know? Like, if somebody was to attack my child, I'm gonna kill the motherfucker. Like, ain't no joke. I'm gonna straight up kill him. Ain't nobody gonna hurt my child. No, not happening. I mean, I'm very protective like that. But other than that, other than when I get crossed like that, I don't have a malicious bone in my body. But for as far as being mischievous, I guess you'd say, that I can't say I don't have. That I can't say don't exist within inside of me. And so I don't know what to do with that. I was like, the girl that I fell in love with. Maybe I shouldn't say this. But I wrote her in a text message, whether she received it or not, I don't know. And that's another funny thing. I have a Facebook that only she should know about, even though it's up under my name. But only she should know that it's me because I let her know it was me. And there's nothing to it. There's not a damn thing to it. It's just a name and a Facebook that's just sitting there. I ain't got a friend on it. I ain't got a picture on it. I ain't got shit on it. I ain't got nothing on it. Because I was using it to see what she was up to. And like I said just the other day, I was like, fuck what she's up to. I don't care. I was like, she wants to be a bitch. I'll let her be a bitch. Okay, you're a bitch now. You know, like... And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I got a mischievous side. Like, I got a smart ass deep inside of me that I keep hid most of the time. Like, I don't... That's like, what was it? My best friend for the longest, which I don't know what the hell to consider us anymore. I still love and care about her, but we ain't best friends no more. But she's African American. Best friends since damn fucking, what, 6th grade? Yeah, 6th grade. So a long ass time. I named her the godmama to my baby. I told her if I died that she had to fight to get custody of my child and take her away from my parents because I was afraid my dad would end up touching my daughter and that they would fuck her up mentally and emotionally. And I was like, no. I was like, you got to promise me if I die, you got to get her. I had that conversation with her, and I tried to have that conversation with her dad. Like, you cannot leave her in their possession. Like, you can't just leave her. Like, you've at least got to visit her, check up on her, something. Because they'll drive her insane. And, but anyways, so me and her, like, we was like besties until like, God, I don't know, until like I got married. Or maybe a little bit into before then. And then I have to admit, my husband was kind of racist. And then this girl that I'm whatever with, I think she's racist. I'm almost certain she is. And it's not even funny. It's not. I don't like people being racist. But maybe if I can teach people how to not be racist, you know? But, Anyway, so me and my best friend, she's black, African American, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it. And that's another thing too. I'm not racist. I have nothing against black people, but I do not date black people. Typically, I've dated one when I was in 7th grade or 8th grade. And me and him only dated for like, I take it back. Me and him, I might have dated him for like a couple months. He was so sweet. Then, God, I've seen him since then. He ain't sweet no more. And he's a pervert. Now, because he decided to come up on me, and he wasn't drunk or nothing. He was straight up. He remembered my face, and he grabbed my ass. And then he tried to push me up against a wall and touch me, and I just pushed him off. I told him to leave me alone. That was the end of that. But that was years later. That was before I had my kid, though. So, yeah. Like, me and him dated, I think, 7th or 8th grade for a little bit. And it wasn't dating. It was it was that dating, where we hung out at school and stuff. Now, we did kiss, but that was it. And, I remember he played the piano, and he'd get on. I had 3 guys. I've had 4, 5. I don't know. I like music, so I guess maybe that's why. But like, he was more musically inclined, except for this one. This one was pretty musically inclined with the guitar that I dated, but he was kind of a little bit more, and he could sing really good and stuff. And so he would sing me a song and like sing me to sleep every night. Like, he would call and he would play the piano and sing to me. So sweet. I still remember it. So if you see this, Craig, I still remember you, but I remember you grabbing my ass out at the mall too, and that shit wasn't even right. And you know it wasn't. And you've changed. And so have I. But not as much as you have, so we good. But, anyways, back to my friend. Oh, well, back to black people. Let's get back to just black people, how I feel about black people. I ain't got no problem with them. Until they got a problem with me. They got a problem with me. I got a problem with them. They ain't got a problem with me. I ain't got a problem with them. I don't date them, typically. I'm not saying that I'm closed off to the possibility, but I'm saying I kind of highly likely doubt it. I've had a lot of black people come on to me, and I've just turned them down. I even had an officer once, and I ain't even gonna lie, he was pretty. God, he was so pretty. Damn, he was pretty. He kept sending me pictures, and not dick pics either, like legitimate pictures. And he tried to talk to me, like, for the longest. And for 2 weeks, he tried to talk me into dating him. Fucking police officer. And I was like, dude, I can't. Like, you're nice, you're sweet, you're kind, you're everything, but I can't. Like, it didn't feel right. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. But, anyway. God, he was good looking, though. And he wasn't, I don't think he was full, though. I think he was else half white or half Hispanic or a third. I mean, not a third, but a fourth. Like, I don't think he was full, but God, he was pretty. But anyway, that's besides the point. And this wasn't no catfishing shit neither. This was legit. It was so legit, and it scared me so much that I refused to even talk to him. Like, we could only do messaging. Like, I wouldn't accept his phone calls. I wouldn't give him my phone number. I was like, no, can't have it. Because you're going to try to convince me. And I was like, and you can't. Because people have to make their own decisions at the end of the day. That's even like me with my parents and somebody that got on here and wrote one comment one day and was like, I don't think you're being responsible enough for your decisions. I mean, that's not what they said, but that's my mischievous little smartass side, reading into them. And I was just like, okay, I'm not responsible. Fuck you. And then I was like, no, don't be mean. Don't be mean. And so I wasn't. I didn't say shit. I just let it slide. Everybody is irresponsible at times. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has bad judgments from time to time. That's life. Don't judge me for mine unless you want me judging you for yours. It's just the way I see it. And that's kind of like me and this girl that I don't even know what to call it anymore. But the shit. The shit. That's what it needs to be called. Me and this girl and the shit. But it's like, nah. It's like, you want to be an asshole? Okay. Bye-bye. See you later. Don't want to hear from you. Don't want to think about you. Even though I do. Don't want to talk about you. Even though I will. But not to the degree that you think that I am. Because you think that I done got the message loud and clear. You think I'm telling the whole world all your business constantly. Yeah, you the one putting your business out there. And you was the one that even started to shit on Facebook. And you was the one that even told your friends about the shit that happened. You know who I told? Let's see. It happened, it went down. That's right, I didn't tell nobody. Because the only person I got is Jen to talk to. You are not getting a french fry. Go the hell on. Clarabelle, get. Please, go. Thank you. But, so anyways, don't you look at me with those sad puppy eyes. Clarabelle, you're breaking my heart. Clarabelle, go away, sad puppy eyes. Claire, really? Don't do this to me. Oh my God, y'all both doing it. That's not even right. Y'all tag teaming my ass. Stop it. Y'all got dog food. Don't look at me like that. You wink? Really? You gonna wink at me when I say? And no, they're mine. Go away. I feel so selfish, but still, go away. They're mine. Get. Go lay down someplace away from me. Someplace else. But, please. I wanted me some french fries so bad. But, Jesus shit far. Thank God the time ain't went as fast as it seemed. My mind just seems kind of like, I thought, holy shit, it's probably been a whole 25 minutes or, whatever. And even though I'm at the 25-minute mark or coming up on it, I thought it had been since it was like 20. That's how my mind's going right now, I guess. But, shit. My sinuses on this side. But, anyways, back to the girl. She thinks I'm giving out all her information, whatever. Back to her, she's racist, or I think she is. Back to me, black people. My best friend, black. Dated one black guy. almost dated another or whatever. I have nothing against black people. I have nothing against Hispanic people. I have nothing against Hindu people. I have nothing against anybody of any different. I don't have shit against somebody until they have shit against me. Now, I guarantee you somebody come up in here and they're like, oh, I hate white people. And that's another thing, too, is I don't even know how fucking white I am. I'll be honest. I'm a mutt, okay? Technically, I'm German, for the most part, for as far as I know. I have not done Ancestry.com or anything like that, even though Lord knows I've wanted to. God, have I. But for as far as I know, I got English, I got German, I got Dutch, and I possibly got Cherokee in me. For as far as anything else, I do not know. It is said, whether it is true or not, that, well, we have a family Bible that's not in my possession and probably never will be, thanks to family situations. And then I asked the person that had it, I was like, can you just get a sheet of paper and write down the family tree on it for me? Write down all the birthdays and the deaths and stuff. But no, they ain't done it. Hopefully they will. But anyways, whatever. But anyways, we've had 2 family members that have studied our whatever ancestry in the past, before Ancestry studying and Ancestry.com and shit like that even existed. And supposedly, whether it's true or not, don't know, on my mom's side of the family, we are related to one of the Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's pretty cool if it is. And then it might explain why I'm so, I don't know, the way I am a little bit. Oh, that's another thing too. What was it? I've heard somebody say it before. I think it was my aunt. There's like generational curses talking about the Bible and families. And what was it? This other woman that I just watched, trans something another, and it's where a memory is passed from one person down the line through the family. And see, that's the thing, even if I'm sitting here and I'm a girl and I like girls, where'd that shit come from? But, if that's the case and everything, which I don't know if it is or not. God, I'm getting so sidetracked with so much stuff. But anyways, that might explain if we were related to one of the Knights of the Round Table, why my family and I kind of have a sense of honor that some people don't seem to have, I guess is the best way to word it. But like I said, I don't know if it's true or not. So there might be nothing to it. There might be something to it. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Especially not right now. It's not like I got the money to figure this shit out. But, damn, these french fries are good. I'm just really fucking hungry. I don't know. It's like I just got in a mood where I was like, I'm going to do what I feel like doing, even if it don't make any sense to me right now. And that's the reason I went and got me some food. Because I was like, well, I got a little bit of money, but not really. But, you know, you got to splurge sometimes. You got to live. You got to get what you want. And I was like, and I really want this food. And I was like, and I don't even know why. I was like, but I'll go and get it. And I swear I'm enjoying the hell out of these fries right now, and I don't even know why. My mouth's honestly watering. But, Anyways. I ain't got nothing against any race. And back to the whole thing that I've been trying to get to is people have told me, because see, me and this girl became friends in the 6th grade. Well, hell, she moved away after the 6th grade. We were pen pals. Like the last years that people were pen pals, we were pen pals. And then we talked on the internet and stuff. And then phone calls. Jesus Christ. And it's the weekend, and it's free long distance, and I can call her now, and she could call me. Like, we was all on that shit. But, like, I swear, she was my girl. Like, she was my best friend in the whole world at that point in time. And I think I was hers too. And I hope like hell I was. Because I know it meant a lot to me. But we kind of fell apart. But I'd be hanging out with other people. And she'd be hanging out with other people. Where she was living and going to school. And me where I was living going to school. And we both just randomly had people. We thought it was such a coincidence. But I got mad in front of some people a few times. It's middle school. You get angry. You kind of say some shit. You kind of push somebody up against a wall and put their ass in their place and tell them you ain't having it and they better fuck it. You know. But, I'm laughing because in high school I actually picked a dude up. Like, granted, he was a small dude, but I'd been working out. And so I'd been in weight training classes. And he was taller than me, though, and I still don't know how I did it. I was just so mad. Oh, God, I was just so mad. But my arms was hurting because I had literally done I don't know how many reps. I don't know how many. Like 200, I think, with like just a 2 or a 5 pound dumbbell the day before. And my arms were fucking killing me, man. And I was talking about it in the lunch line. And he was making fun of me. He's like, your arms shouldn't hurt that bad for you lifting, a 2 pound or a 5 pound dumbbell that many times, And I was like, well, I'm in weight training classes, and so I have to do this and that and there, and we use real weights, and I'm talking like 40 pound, the bar itself I know is 40 pounds, and then whatever weight you add to it, and I think we had to do 150, we had to, like, by the end of it, we all had to do 150, we had to build up to 150 or whatever. Had to do squats, all this shit. Man, don't even talk to me about squats. Like, no, I can't. I can barely do what I was supposed to pass the test on that shit. Like, because my back. But, anyways, I was enraged, is the best way to say it. I mean, I'm talking Satan take the wheel, pissed the fuck off, because he kept making fun of me, and I asked him to stop. He kept on. I asked him to stop. He kept on. I asked him to stop. And I knew him, and I had a personal, relationship with him. Like, I knew him. Like, he was like my friend or whatever. I asked him to stop again. He didn't stop. So I said, you know what? I said, come over here and let me talk to you. So we went over to, a little corner area of the cafeteria. And I talked him into a corner, not meaning to, but I was just lit. I was so lit. And I talked his ass literally into a corner. And next thing I know, he looks at me and laughs. Like he still thinks it's funny. And I literally just picked him up. I mean, I pushed him up against the wall, but his feet was not touching the ground. And I didn't realize that I'd even done that to him. I was so fucking mad. Like, I just automatically went like, push and straight up, And like I said, I mean, he was a littler guy, But it's like, he didn't even realize it happened. Like, he was in the middle of, like, still laughing as I did that or whatever. And I was just infuriated and enraged. And I did that. And then he looked down because he realized his feet wasn't touching the ground. And he's just like, and I noticed he was like, had this solemn look on his face or whatever. And I was just like, what? I remember saying, because I didn't know what he was looking at. I didn't know what the problem was. And I thought, oh God, he's scared of me. Why is he scared of me? And so I was just like, what? And then I looked down, because he was looking down, and I seen that his feet was off the ground, and I put him back down, and I was like, oh shit. And I started laughing, and I was like, I am so sorry. Oh my God. Like, I was so, oh my God. It floored me. And then I cried, like, I got teary-eyed and cried, because I was like, I am so sorry. I was like, I didn't mean to do that to you. And I was like, nobody's seen, did they? And I was like, no, nobody's seen, so you don't have to feel like, like taken, like, bad. I was like, so it's good, and I was like, I'm so sorry, like, I felt so fucking horrible. And then he's like, like, after I put him down and he's ashamed and he's kind of walking away and I kind of backed off, and I'm saying that. And he kind of looks at me and he's like, it's okay. And I was like, I'm so sorry, and I started crying. He's like, it's okay. And I was like, listen, and he's like, it's okay. And so, like, I pulled him aside later on that day before I left the cafeteria, and I was like, I was like, you don't understand how sorry I am for that. I was like, but dude, I was like, when I tell you I'm mad, and when I ask you to stop, I said, sometimes I get to where I really, really mean it. And I said, and I don't like being laughed at and made fun of. And I said, so I'm very sorry for doing that, And he's like, it's okay. Oh my God, I could cry thinking about it right now because, like, I felt so bad. I really did. I felt so bad. But, I don't even know how I got sidetracked onto that. Oh, but that's the thing is, like, that's what it is. So me and my best friend, she's black, I'm white, whatever. We get on the phone, we talk after school and stuff. And one day she's talking to me, or I'm talking to her, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you know what somebody said to me today? And they're like, she's like, what? And I said, and listen to this shit. I said, now maybe they're saying this because they remember you from last year and they know that we're friends. I said, but like, there ain't a lot of black people at our school, so it is what it is. I said, but they told me, because I got mad and I got sassy. I said, they turned around and looked at me, in the middle of me, telling somebody off or walking away after telling somebody off. And they was like, Heather. And I was like, yeah, what? And they was like, you sound like one of the most damn black people I've ever fucking heard when you get mad. And I busted out laughing. Like, I fucking died. I was like, oh, hell no. And I was like, shit no. And I was like, what did you just say? And they like, you sound like you black when you mad. And I was like, fuck no. I was like, shut up. And they was like, why? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, maybe because my best friend black. I was like, or maybe I am black. Maybe I got some black, some African American in my blood. I have no idea. But when I told her that, she said, she said, you're not going to believe it. She said, but I had somebody tell me that I sound like the most white angry girl when I get mad. Like, like the whitest of the white. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, what the hell did we do to each other? And then I even had this manager that I was just recently working with. She's black. And she's smiling, laughing at me one day. And I'm like, what is it? And she's like, you talk just like a black person. And I was like, no, I don't. And she's like, not like that. She's like, but the way that you move your hands, she said, you talk like a black person. She said, let me tell you, I ain't never, And I was just like, sorry? That's the reason, like, I've told people, like, dealing with my kid's meaner than me. She really is. You better not cross her. She's a hateful little butthole when she wants to be one. And she even told me last night when she came to see me, she's like, Mama, I found out most of my friends aren't my friends, dealing with school. And I thought to myself, typical, But at the same time, I mean, I'm sad for her. I wish she could find good friends. She's like, nobody sits with me, this, that, and everything else. And I'm like, oh, my poor baby, But then she even admitted, she said, but I'm really sarcastic. She's like, I'm really sarcastic a lot of the times, and that might be another reason I don't have a lot of friends. And I just thought to myself, you go, girl. Like, that's my baby. Lord, I love her. But she is. She's meaner than me. I'm the one that has to calm her down. I'm the one that has to ground her. I guarantee you, my daughter ever gets in a fight, and I ain't around, whoever is around better have my phone number. Because I guarantee you, ain't nobody going to be able to stop her or pull her off. You might think you have, but I guarantee you, it's all a facade. She will sit there, and she will act like she's cool, she's calm, she's collected, she got the shit together, and then she will start planning in the back of her head what to do, how to do it, or whatever. And this is not in a... Now, if somebody watches this from the fucking school, like the goddamn piece of shit principal from her previous school, from the elementary school, or even if they're having issues with her kind of in middle school, and they're like, oh, she's a handful and shit like that. This is not in a mean, malicious, or whatever way. This is in a defense mentality way. My child is not going to go out and just attack people or be mean to people without good, huge, massive cause. Just like me. I'm not going to get into a fight with anybody unless they are trying to hurt physically, someone that I care about or myself. I ain't going to do it. And so it is what it is, like, and that's just like, I ain't never gonna kill nobody, not unless somebody trying to kill me or my family. Like, ain't gonna happen. But I guarantee somebody try to fuck with my family, I'm gonna fuck them up. But, that's like this one movie, what is it? I've seen the previews for it, I don't even know, where they kidnapped the sister or the daughter of these people, and she got one brother. in the previews. In the previews, the mom is like, I thought we could blend together his, like, something about his organs and, spoon. I don't even know what she says. And I was just like, oh shit, that sounds like me if something bad was to happen to my baby. Like, I guess I do have a mean side. You just gotta cross it. But luckily, nobody crosses it. But, it's not just me, it's my whole family. Well, I don't know. Some of them are kind of a little pansy-ish. But mainly my whole family. My niece, Michaela. And then she's a Virgo. So she's a perfectionist. And then her daddy is in the National Guard. You best believe that baby will fuck somebody up if somebody messes with something she says not to. I've done had to get on to her because she threatened to throw a cinder block at my daughter. Like, because she got anger issues. And I know she does. And that's just like they used to say about me. They used to say I had anger issues. Well, the reason I had anger issues was because I was being the scapegoated child. And my niece is now being the scapegoated child. And I know she is. But now my sister sees it from the point of a parent. And so she worries. And so my sister, because she sees the way that I growed up, and she don't want my niece to grow up like that, so she's stepping in and she's helping relieve that. So I give her a pat on the back for that. And then my niece's dad, like whenever she's with her dad, like it's a whole different atmosphere and stuff. And so that's really good for her. But my niece, my oldest one, both my nieces, both my babies, and then my baby, so all three of my babies. But they're good kids. But yeah, one time her and Ava got into a fight, and they kind of was tossling around, I guess you'd say, out on the trampoline. And then they got off, and Michaela went and picked up a cinder block and said something to her like, if you don't listen to me, or if you don't something, I'll take this cinder block and I'll throw it at your head, or some shit like that. And then Ava run in and told me, and I went out and I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, no. And I got on to her and told her, she can't be talking to my baby like that, because she throws a cinder block at my baby, I'm going to throw one back at her, even though she's my damn niece. I was like, no. But then she sat and cried, and then I sat and talked to her, and I told her I knew what she's going through, and I knew how hard it was and stuff, and how the family's doing her, and that's the reason I wrote her the poem book that I wrote her, is because my friend that committed suicide, he's a Virgo, just like my oldest niece is. And so they're perfectionists. Everything gotta be perfect. Ain't perfect. Fucks them up. Well, our family is far from perfect. And the world is far from perfect. So, a Virgo's technically always fucked up because they want perfection. And so, he got older, and I know he was probably on drugs and stuff. So as long as my niece steers clear of any type of drug addictive behavior or anything, which I think she will, I think she'll stay on a good path. But if she gets involved, then that's where I'm afraid that she might end up taking the anger, and instead of trying to find healthy ways to release it, or even talk about it and release it that way, I'm afraid she's going to turn it in on herself and try to hurt herself. And so I've told her several times that before she ever does anything to cause herself any harm, she better pick up that goddamn phone and call me. I'll be there as quick as I don't give a shit. I don't care if I gotta steal a fucking car. If I gotta steal a fucking car to go check on my niece, make sure she's alright and she ain't fixing to try to commit suicide, I'll fucking do it. I'll do that for any of my babies. But I worry about her sometimes. I worry about her a lot. And she was always so quiet and reserved as a kid because her mom used to scream at her all the time, shut up. Just like my dad used to scream at me all the time, shut up. But now she's quiet and reserved because now she sees the benefit of it. Which, I mean, I get. So, but sometimes she needs to learn to talk for what she likes and believes in. Like, I've had her come and spend the night and literally sit and cry, or almost cry. And I'm like, what's wrong? You know, why are you quiet? You've been sitting watching the movie. You ain't said nothing, you know. And, like, she'd be like, I want to go get the new bag of potato chips you just bought, but my mama says I can't have potato chips. And I'm like, where the hell's your mama? And she's like, at home. I'm like, where are you? At your house. Exactly. Get your ass in there. Eat the whole damn bag of potato chips if you want to, baby doll. Auntie don't care. Now, granted, I do care on a health-wise perspective, but they shouldn't have raised her on potato chips. And they did. And so my baby loves potato chips. So there's no sense in her sitting there crying and fixing to put so much stress on her body that it's going to cause her to have a fucking heart attack or stroke when she's, you know, so young or whatever. Kind of like what I have. Just because she's denying herself what the fuck she wants. No, she better go in there and she better eat that damn bag of potato chips. She's over at Auntie's house. Auntie don't give a shit. Be happy. And that's the thing, too. Like, that's the reason, to a degree, there's my responsibility in the situation. My daughter's over at my parents' house. Be happy. But she better not get all pissy-fied if I start deciding that I'm going to be happy. That I'm going to do what I want to do. Oh my God, my nose. Says even like me, I'm eating a chocolate chip cookie. And my nose is starting to itch really bad. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to chocolate. But I still eat it. Because I like it. Maybe I'm retarded. Holy shit, this video is way longer now. Like, because I've got so sidetracked and trying to eat. But, oh my God. Ugh. But anyways, I got up, got dressed, how I felt like, listened to how I felt, got me some food, like how I felt. May regret it later, may not, I don't know. Watched some dancing videos, got to thinking about that. Got to thinking about a whole list of things that I wanted to do and that I still want to do. And like who I am on the inside versus who I am on the outside. And then I got to think about the girl that I fell in love with. That's another thing too. I was going to mention about her or whatever. All the shit going on between me and her. Like I labeled it earlier. But she is into gaming very seriously. Like quite a bit. And she practically wants to live in a game world, I guess. And I thought to myself, there's plenty of worlds that I guess I could consider myself wanting to live in, or there's plenty of worlds that I still have not even tried, if you will, that I want to try. And by worlds, I don't mean actual worlds, but I mean just perspectives and different views and different stances and different beliefs and stuff. Holy shit, my mouth is watering. But, like, I can't even talk. But, anyways, she's just into these different things. And it's like, okay, that's what you're into, and stuff. And beforehand, I was like, okay, let me be accepting of that. You know what? I'll be so accepting. I'll even ride along with you because I could see myself liking this and liking that and whatever. But then I was like, because the way she's treated me, I'm like, fuck you. You're an asshole. You can't build on nothing. You want everything to go your way. Here's your way. And your way does not involve me because you're not letting it involve me. So I was like, fuck you. And so, yeah. Oh, and that's another thing, too. Somebody just sent me something on that Facebook that only she's supposed to know about. So I'm like, what the fuck? So we'll see. I mean, it is up under my name, so maybe somebody from off of here sent me a friend request on it. But I have another one that I'm very active on that, I would rather you be on that one. And so if that's the case, then I'll just send you a friend request from that one. If I see that you're somebody that I can even trust to the degree that I do, or whatever. Which obviously I'm pretty fucking trusted. Oh, I had another thing too, real quick. This guy, I bumped into him, and he's like, hey, you're a good person. I was like, okay, thank you. And he's like, no, you really are. He's like, remember that day when I asked you to go buy me something? I was like, yeah. He's like, I gave you my whole wallet that day. Like, literally, I'd just known the guy like 2 weeks. Had maybe 5 conversations that consisted of, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, last night work, sucked, or this morning gonna suck, or it's a wreck in here. Okay, bye. Like, that was it. And so I see him today, and he's like, hey, you a good person, and I'm like, okay, thank you. And he's like, no, remember that day that I gave you my whole wallet? And I'm like, dude, you didn't give me your whole wallet. And he's like, I didn't. And I was like, I don't think so. I said, you just gave me $100 bill. And he's like, what? $100 bill? He's like, I gave you And I was like, yeah. So that makes me wonder if, like, somebody tried to say that I cheated him or something. And he's, like, trying to brag to, like, make it known that I'm not, somebody that cheats people out of money or whatever. Because, dude, literally, he was like, hey, will you go buy me a drink? And I was like, I guess, And he was busy and stuff. And he's like, will you go over and buy me a drink? And I was like, I reckon, sure, why not? And so he like reached in his wallet and all he had was $100 bill. And he handed it to me and he kind of looked at me funny. He's like, And so I went and got him his drink and I gave him his receipt and his change back, his $96 and some shit or whatever. And he was just like, thanks, and I thought to myself, Jesus Christ, what type of world do we live in where people would actually steal that or actually try to steal that or actually, be that shitty and everything. And we do live in a world like that, sadly, or whatever, But, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. I don't play that game. Everybody's money is their own money. What you do with your money is your business, to a degree, as long as it's nothing illegal. But your money's your money. Like, to steal somebody else's money, you fucked up. You fucked up if you do that shit. You so fucked up. Like, that's one thing my husband said to me, and I agreed with him. He said, like, this is when he was all, supposedly the nice, great guy. He said, there's 3 things you don't mess with in my life. And I said, what's that? And he said, I tell people all the time, you don't mess with my wife, you don't mess with my money, and you don't mess with my kid or my job or something like that. I don't remember what his 3rd thing was, but I know that he said me because I was like, oh, how romantic, how sappy. He's trying to be romantic like that. We'll see. And of course we seen because 2 years later we're split. So, yeah, he really meant that. Huh. Oh, he was so protective of me. Let me tell you. Yeah. But, I'm going to end this video here because it's an hour long. And I'll catch you later, and I might shoot another one right after because I really want to talk about things. But if you like my videos, just watching somebody sit here and vlog and chat about their life, you can comment, share, like, or subscribe. And I'll catch you later.